Hi YouTube, Bal here. We're going to talk about professional gutter cleaning. If you're going to clean a gutter, you need a ladder like this with a stabilizer bar or spreader bar. Number two, if you clean a gutter, please clean all the roofing above it from the ridge down. Blow it off the roof, blow it into the roof. You don't want to clean a gutter and then the next day or two have the gutter be dirty with debris again. These are tips you could do professionally or as a homeowner. Not everybody has a steep roof. If you use a stabilizer bar like this, it makes a more stable ladder setup. You don't have to rely on the feet being all that straight or great. The ladder won't kick out. And besides, it'll keep your ladder off the gutter. Nothing worse than doing a great job and scuffing up the paint or the weight of you and the ladder, crushing or denting the gutter. I like to agitate my blower, as you say. I believe it kicks the leaves out easier. Try to do it with dry leaves. If you can't help it and are moderately wet or sopping wet, I like to go ahead closer to the end of the gutter. Clean out 5 to 6 foot swatches, and that helps clear the path to blow more. Blow back and forth to the left and the right. Try to prevent doing this though, because the dirt and debris and nasty water that comes out of it could splash up on the house, leaving a big mess. After you have that kind of situation, you have to find a garden hose and wash everything off relatively quickly before it dries and creates a problem. Here at the outlet, this is the part where a lot of people skip over. They say, I had my gutter cleaner come out. He cleaned the gutters out. If you don't clear the outlet or the elbows, this is a straight downspout, so it's not a problem. But I always take my hand, I tap on the downspout, make sure it sounds clear, or I like to run my blower down it. If you run your blower down it, you could see the bottom of the downspout shoots air out, you're good. If there's a little bit of debris in there, it'll shoot out. Right here, I'm tapping on, this is an older house, it's 40-plus-year-old gutter system. It has what they refer to as spikes and furrows. It's a long aluminum nail. I prefer to put a hidden hanger bracket in its place, but this gutter's so old it won't even accept a hidden hanger. What I'm showing you right now is a gutter guard we install a lot. It's called Gutter RX. There's a lot of different gutter guards, even similar to this. Two things I like about this: you fasten the front of the gutter and you put a fastener in the back of the gutter. What that does is any snow, ice, debris that sits on top of your gutter guard, the weight of it will not collapse in and push the gutter guard down into your gutter. These are 6 foot long sections. I like to lay it out, overlap it, so this way I know how many more pieces I need, or what length to cut it at. They have notched overlaps. You push it to secure the front, drops in a hair into the lip of the gutter. I prefer to put 3 screws in the front, 3 screws in the back. Usually, I don't know, 3 to 4 inches in from the end, one in the middle. This gutter just so happens to be not that strong, so I'm putting extra screws in because the spikes and furrows aren't grabbing that well. Speaking of gutter cleaning, as a homeowner or professionally, gutter cleaning actually pays pretty well. If you have a high tree, if you have a house and you're in a high tree area, more resembles a jungle than, a backyard, you got to clean your gutters minimum twice a year, sometimes 3, 4 times a year. So it's a good time to sell somebody on gutter guard. It really minimizes the problem. It's not a replacement for hand cleaning your gutters, but it'll definitely help. A gutter guard like this, when properly installed, will keep all but the finest debris out. There's nothing really you could do with pine needles. Pine needles are tough. They go through just about anything. But This works very well. You could purchase gutter guard for anywhere between $1 to $3 per linear foot with screws and everything. Good quality gutter guard. Right here I'm illustrating the drip edge. That's the top of the facial board below the roofing. You want to make sure that's even or lower than it. You don't want it raised up higher than the roofing. It could cause problems and issues down the line. You want to keep this product parallel with one another. You don't want to have dips and sags in there. Dips and sags could cause problems. Ideally, the debris sits up there, it dries up, and a strong gust of wind gives it a chance to blow off. Back to gutter guard. So anyway, it's about $1 to $3 per linear foot to buy good quality gutter guard plus screws. You can install this. People get $5 to $9 per linear foot all day, every day. A good quality gutter guard is a lifetime investment. If you ever have a problem where you gotta remove the screws and blow out the gutter or clear it out, it's not a problem. It's aluminum. You could reapply it. So, the company I work for, we have a 10-year clog-free warranty. With a gutter guard like this, I see no problem with it easily lasting 10 years without a problem. But at $9 a foot, I mean, come on, you do the math. You know, you could afford to go back a couple times. Even though, after installing this, I haven't had to go back too many times, unless there was pine needles involved. Even then, I blow it towards the end and open up a section, pluck it out with my hand, throw it away, and they're good for quite a few more years. They do sell a version of this for a half round or a moon gutter. It works pretty similarly. Thank God they finally came out with something on the market. I do have a video posted on that product on my channel. So look into that. It's an older video. You might have to go back a few months. Right here, coming up next, I'm going to be illustrating how you finish off a corner. They recommend always miter in your corners. I like to extend it out past so that I have a lip to attach it on. Because of the nature of the holes, it's really easy to cut 445. I extend that piece further. I fasten everything down. And then only on these miters do I put a screw in the connection. I don't do that on any other connections. They're solid enough. But again, I don't want birds, squirrels, leaves, and debris getting in there. This is something that's good to learn or knowledge to have, whether it be a homeowner, a professional, handyman, you name it. So, I hope you enjoyed and you learned something. Please check out some of my other videos on the channel. I do regular tool reviews, tips, ideas. There you have it.